Hey there. I'm going insane. I was gonna say, let me give you some context, but I think you already have the context. But this week it's a bit different. It's a little different for me because my school, we haven't been getting like any work at all. Okay. The most I've had to do for school is like an hour and 30 minutes per day. 9, 10 hours a day. Including like time it takes to wake up and get there to like when you actually arrive back at your home. Going from that to 1 hour and 30 minutes and not going outside the house, it messes with you. So yeah, like 9 hours and 30 minutes going to an actual building to staying in my home with 8 hours less of the. I can't even do math. I'm like so brain dead, man. That opens doors and opportunities. I can make higher quality content. I could learn a new instrument. I could read a ton of books. It's just hard to keep up with that, Not to mention the fact that, your mental health also suffers because at that school, I was talking to people, and now you can just do it through a computer screen. And you can't exactly see someone. Here's another thing, too. It's kind of overbearing to do Friday and Monday. I'm gonna probably just do just Fridays. Yeah, because on the weekend it's like just kind of overbearing, I guess. And I also want to kind of like talk about the channel and I guess like the growth or whatever. So if you were to start a YouTube channel today and you had this general idea, I want to do comedy, I want to make people laugh, I want to entertain people. How do you do that? What kind of videos are you gonna make? That's just a difficult question to answer. It's just a really difficult question to answer, and I don't think you really get to know exactly what you want to do until you actually do it. And I'm thankful that I've done it. I want to. I kind of touched on this a bit during the stream. If you watched that, which by the way, I'm gonna take that off my channel. Sort of. I'm gonna unlist the video and I'm gonna put it in a playlist because I've heard that having live streams like on your channel, just like at the front, unless it's like majority of what you do or like all you do, I've heard that hurts channel growth. One of the bigger gaming channels that I follow, he has like a separate stream storage channel. By the way, I said in that stream, in the Spy Fox stream, Spy Fox and Dry Cereal. I changed my background, by the way. I do indeed love cereal. Captain Crunch is amazing. If you have not had Captain Crunch, you should. I'm gonna start not a gaming channel, but a second channel. I'm gonna do live streams over there. I'm gonna play games because I got a lot of good feedback from that video. You guys seem to like it. I think playing games is cool. That could be just fun, And I'm also just gonna upload kind of what I feel like, I guess, on that channel. There's no real like direction for it, but like if I have something that I want to say or something that I've been thinking about, I'll just spit it out in front of a camera and then put it on there probably as like an unedited video. Join in on live streams and interact with me in the community. Yeah. And I will be finishing Spy Fox and Dry Cereal on that channel. That's big news number one. Big news number two, I guess you could say, is that I'm uploading only Fridays. I'm going to start doing that. I think it's more healthy. I think it's better because it's like something as a side thing, I guess you could say I do. Not like overbearing, I don't want YouTube to feel like a chore. I want it to be a platform where I spread good quality videos that, 1, make me laugh, 2, make my audience laugh, 3, that work algorithmically. I guess that's about it. And I want to talk about the third big change, I guess, is the kind of content that's going to be coming out on this channel. It's still going to be comedy, don't worry. I'm kind of tired of these update videos. Can't promise there won't be another one soon. I'm still figuring it out. Might take years to figure out. I got time to live, I'm just gonna do different content series. Kinda it. I'm gonna spread my comedy and my personality through those series. I've realized that the reason a lot of people subscribed was because of my, I guess, earlier videos, I guess you could say. It was more like just in front of a camera, just talking, making you laugh along the way, rather than writing a defined sketch, which, to be fair, honestly, I didn't like making sketches. I just didn't like it. Again, I don't want YouTube to feel like a chore. I want to enjoy the videos I make. I want to make them for you guys. but myself as well, if that makes sense. That sounds very selfish. Wow. I also feel that some of my humor wasn't, I guess, genuine. You know, I'll look at ways to write, comedy or write humor, and I'll write something that'll make somebody laugh, but it won't write something that'll make me laugh. And if I'm not making myself laugh, what am I doing? I want to do things that make me laugh, and the people that also have that sense of humor will trickle in. That's the way it's probably going to work. Algorithmically, I don't know. But I'm figuring it out. YouTube's dope. It's cool. I love the algorithm. Said no creator ever. My first few videos, like my very first 2 ones, I was trying to find a mix of content that I wanted to make, but something that worked algorithmically, but it didn't really work out algorithmically. The watch time on those videos was so low because oftentimes people will just figure out, oh, this video is a big joke, and they'll just drop off, straight up. The first video that I made got 111 something views. I don't know how many it has. I think it has over 100 now, which, considering it's my first video, not bad. Not bad, okay? There were a few people who did click on the video and they were just like, this is a huge joke, but it says comedian, so he's not clickbaiting us. Cool. I'll subscribe. See, for that content it makes sense, but for the VeggieTales big secret sort of thing, that's clickbait. And I kind of just realized it after, and I was like, oh shoot, I messed up. I don't want to clickbait people. So, yeah. That's just big general update, but I did not really want to just leave you guys without anything, because that would be kind of uncool. Books. Imagine if this was a puzzle. Like an actual puzzle. You see on the book how it's the cover of the book, how it has puzzle pieces. This were a real puzzle. This would be infuriating to create. Especially this little part where it's just straight up red, nothing else is right there. But the thing I'm talking about specifically is speed reading. Speed reading is amazing, okay? You can triple your words per minute. It's insane. There are a few methods, but a huge one and the hardest thing for me to overcome is a little thing called subvocalization. Basically, whenever you read, you have this voice in your head that pronounces the words as it's going. As you're reading, as the book it's reading itself. That's the big thing where it's if you eliminate that, you're golden. So I've been sticking my tongue to the roof of my mouth, because I've heard that helps, because it's whenever you talk, you use your mouth. Fun fact. Also, if you're doing this and following along with the words as well, that helps you remember it better, because there's this thing called dual encoding. You use 2 of your senses instead of 1. Instead of just your eyes, you're using your hands as well. You remember it better because you're using multiple senses. Follow those tips. You're gonna be as good of a speed reader as I am. Instead of asking you to click cards or subscribe, because I know this is probably my audience watching only. If you're new, then definitely do those things. But as I was saying, instead of asking you to click another video, watch one of my videos with a friend. You can use, I'll put a link in the description. There's a software called KAST. KAST.gg, I think is the URL. Basically, you download the software and then you can cast what's on your screen to someone else's screen. It's kind of self-explanatory considering the name, but it's spelled with a K, so I understand why you would be confused. I will see you all Friday for a new video of a new thing that I've created. Bye-bye.